But it was a lot of coaching going on, even to the older players. The older players were getting drawn to it. They were sucking up as much as they can. You got old vets like Big Play Slay that was going over and with the position coaches, going over little things after practice, doing a little extra. Those were all things that I wanted to see what was going to happen, and it did happen.
Former members of such. We just got the news that Jalen Hurts connected with Devontae Smith for a 40-yard bomb in practice. And there you have it.
There it is. There are my two guys right there.
You just needed one.
Yep. Forget about Deshaun Watson. Let's just give this kid a chance.
Right. His first pass today was a touchdown to Miles Sanders.
So what did you see? Like, give us something and, give us the unfiltered, right?
Well,
not the 30-second soundbite that you're going to give on TV later today. Give us what you really got, good, bad, everything, all encompassing. And there doesn't have to be good or bad. I'm just saying with Hurts.
I'm telling you, Hurts, he didn't impress me. I thought he'd have a little more command of the field when he was out there as far as, where the ball was supposed to go. He really needs to work on his pre-snap reads. He's got to get to the line, evaluate what's going on, and processes a little faster because he was holding the ball a little too long. And as an offensive lineman, you hate that.
Yeah.
So I noticed that, out the gate, I noticed that. I noticed that Flacco, that's what he did. He went to his pre-snap, got the ball out fast. I also saw him moving around a lot as far as play selection. They're going to move around a little more than they did Carson. So, this to me is a plus. It's going to be his strength. His strength is not necessarily sitting in the pocket.
And that's something we wanted them to do with Carson last year, the other coaching staff.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. So I saw that. That was good. But I did see the team gravitated towards him. They were around him a lot. They made sure that they were in the process of making sure he was solidified as a number one quarterback on the team. You could kind of tell, how he how things were gravitating around him, the coaching staff and everything else. And plus, this whole coaching staff is an energetic coaching staff. These guys are fully vested into making these guys better. It was a lot of coaching going on.
Yeah.
More coaching than I've seen in a long time. I mean, it's a brand new offense. So of course they're going to learn a brand new defense, brand new special team. But it was a lot of coaching going on, even to the older players. The older players were getting drawn to it. They were sucking up as much as they can. You got old vets like Big Play Slay that was going over and with the position coaches, going over little things after practice, doing a little extra. Those were all things that I wanted to see what was going to happen, and it did happen. The older players took more of an active role in preparing themselves for the season than the younger players. You saw guys like Wrightley McLeod and the rest of the veteran DBs running sprints after practice, trying to get their bodies into shape, understanding, this is where, you get tired now so you don't get tired later on because, being out there and not being in shape, it'll definitely hamper you. So you saw a lot of the older guys, as far as the specialists, doing a lot more running. So, I mean, they're just going about it the right way. I was impressed with what I saw.
Did you have to wear sunglasses anytime you looked Zach Ertz's way? Because of the gleam coming off of the hair.
That was crazy, man.
Do you have any answers as to what's going on here?
Yeah.
Bro, he's got a superstar wife. He's a superstar. He's just letting you know I'm that guy. You know what I mean?
Come on.
I think it was more so he was trying to divert attention away from the whole process of why he's on this team and not.
It definitely worked.
Then he should have gone full Mohawk. Right. I mean, he should have gone full like John Riggins with the Jets back in the day. You show up to camp with the dye the hair blonde and then shave it into a Mohawk.
But I mean, like,
he looked like the Heat Miser, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
If you look at how it is, though, it's like, I don't know. It's like he's on the run, right? And he's in the process. It's the part of the movie where he's in the hotel room and he's fully dyed his hair, but he hasn't finished anything else yet. And they kick the door in, right? Like he's almost done hiding his identity. He's like 70% there, and the feds kick the door in, and this is what you get. Like, it's still him, but I don't know. I didn't know if he said, well, I need a fresh start, and this is a way of some sort of symbolic fresh start, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it didn't look finished. You're right. I mean, that's the perfect way to put a label on it. An unfinished work.
Right.
I guess the whole situation, him unfinished.
Yeah. Now I will give a nod here to Jalen Hurts, because you've got media members, the typical Negadelphians like Harry Mays, pushing a narrative of a guy who's not even here in Deshaun Watson over Jalen Hurts. So Hurts responded to the individual. Now, notice I didn't say haters or any buzz phrase that's being thrown out here. I just said to all the people out there, the Harrys and beyond, who want Deshaun Watson, this is what Jalen Hurts had to say.
How much do you think about all the chatter that goes on about a possible trade, not mentioning any names? And obviously, what's that?
What chatter are you talking about?
Well, a quarterback from
another
team.
A lot of chatter that goes on.
Yeah. Well, a quarterback
I'm
from
above
another
it all.
team.
I'm above it all. I'm above it all. Control what I can. I'm here. That's what I'm doing. Go out there and be the quarterback for this team.
Now, what do you say, huh? What do you say? What do you say, Hurts?
Well, I mean, that's a good answer. I mean, that's what he has to. He can't be bothered with that stuff. He's there to learn. He's there to lead. He's the quarterback right now. So that was a good answer. Fair question, but a good answer. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I mean, you take care of the intangibles. You can't worry about everything else, because regardless of that, you can't go out and make them play you. You know what I'm saying? A coach ultimately is going to be the captain of your faith. He's going to push your destiny to what he wants to do. If he wants to play you, he's going to play. If he doesn't, he's not.
Yeah.
So you can't control it, but you can control the intangibles. You making sure you're ready as you can be when you go out there. You're prepared. You're in shape. You know your playbook. You know your effort when you're out there. Those are all things you can control. You can't control playing time or anything like that, but you can control, your product that you're out there giving when you're called upon.
Yeah. That kind of stuff's for us to talk about.
Right. That's our job. That's our job.
They're not talking about it.
Right. No. They can give a damn about all that. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, what about how we might be talking about it?
Correct.
I
think he definitely is. You're absolutely
well, I saw them talking. How about that? I saw them talking for a little period of time. Out on the field.
What he and Zach Ertz?
Yeah.
All right. There's a theory going around here. I'm not going to credit the individual until you think that there's some merit to it, but there's a theory going around here that there was a bet this offseason that if Zach Ertz reports to camp, or if Zach Ertz does not report to camp, whatever the circumstance is, either Ertz or Roseman would show up with blonde hair. So the police now.
Right? I mean, who would you rather see with blonde hair?
That's what I'm saying. 610. That's what I mean. It's more viable, I think, to believe that than just like this guy's showing up. Like, what's going on?
Oh, man.
Break the chains out for Ertz one more time here?
Yeah. Can you imagine
what is that?
If Howie showed up with blonde hair?
A rosary, yes.
Oh.
Now, what would that be?
Oh, my
right?
God.
You couldn't be taken.
Well, he was around too. He was interacting with the players. Even the players that he threatened to trade or put trade rumors out on. He was interacting with a lot of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of surprised and kind of shocked that they, how he was, very visual out there. You
think Daryl Morey is interacting with Ben Simmons today?
Right.
A lot of interaction. Like, are your bags packed?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign over that vehicle? Right.
I know a good realtor.
Yep.
Right.
Now, what about the opposite? I wanted to hear this really quick. The last time we heard from David Culley was when he insisted that he always starts with the nachos when he hits up Tex-Mex in Texas.
Do it, Eitan. You do a really good one.
I need to hear it again because I
do?
feel like it's out of my head, right? Like, I always start with the nachos. I gotta hear it again, man. But this is the now. Look, I understand that you have to say stuff to an extent, but he was asked about the distraction level with Watson reporting, and I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Sean is a Texan, and basically he's here. Everybody's here. Everybody's required to be here. Everybody that's under contract is here, and they're all here. And basically, what training camp is for right now is for us to find out. I got 50 different guys on this football team that wasn't here last year. And when we come in here, and to focus on what we need to do during training camp, then that's what we're doing. And everybody's here, and that's how we're approaching it.
I always start with the nachos.
There it is. There it is. Very good. Yeah, as long as he doesn't get hurt. Same thing with Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz gets some sort of injury. They're on the hook.
No question.
I mean,
start Watson this year if you're Houston, just to hold him out. I mean, what the hell else are you gonna do? Your team is garbage. Now I know, like, it's gonna be a major hurt when it comes to selling tickets and just getting people in there. But come on.
Yeah, I mean, Tyrod Taylor or Deshaun Watson.
Well, have some sort of, like, here's the thing, preempt it, right? Like, have some sort of, like, nagging thing that keeps him out of play, but he still passes the physical.
A soft a good soft tissue injury. Maybe
nothing like that. Yeah.
Maybe he could work on his mental health.
Right.
A mental health, soft tissue injury, or a back injury.
Something like that.
None of those three can be questioned. Honestly.
No. You can't.
Yeah.
Like if you have maybe he has migraines, headaches, you can't really tell they're faking or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So head injuries are like that.
Right.
See, that's why hockey has it right. But I don't give hockey much credit, okay, because they don't deserve a lot of credit. But this upper body and lower body injury that they been doing for eons, that's the way to go. Because then it's just like, hey, somewhere in the upper body, I don't know.
I'm surprised. Go ahead.
That's funny how you said that, man. I mean, you meant every word of that, didn't you?
Exactly.
They don't deserve any.
When they do, I give them credit.
Oh my goodness, you're right, man. Because you don't have to analyze anything. It's lower body injury. You don't know if it's his big toe or his quad muscle or his groin. I mean, it's just the lower body.
A groin's a good one though, man. Who's gonna? Hey, man, I got a sore groin. That's like, oh, dude, I feel so bad for you.
I'm surprised the Patriots haven't embraced that.
Yeah,
I've seen Belichick just hit people up with like upper body.
Right.
Yeah,
body.